Introducing the super heavyweight class of the animal kingdom. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 colossal animals alive today,
including all living creatures in the sea.
For this list, we're looking at the most immense and, of course, largest animals this world has to offer. This isn't a simple list of the 10 biggest creatures around, but rather the most staggeringly oversized animals from a wide variety of species and environments across the globe. We are not considering any creatures that are extinct because, let's be honest, animals of eons past were kind of in a class of their own, and a lot of them were big.
It takes a firm grip to restrain an anaconda, but these snakes are tough enough to constrict crocodiles to death.
Number 10. Japanese spider crab.
Just go in there if you want to, you'll be fine.
Animation may give us plenty of cute little crabs in recent years.
I see your collection.
But until Tim Burton takes over as Pixar's creative director, the Japanese spider crab is unlikely to get a starring role. Why? Well, it's kind of the stuff of nightmares. While the Japanese spider crab may have a body that's slightly smaller than the American lobster, the staggering length of their legs, which can span up to 18 feet when outstretched, and an arm span of 12 feet from claw to claw, firmly established them as the largest living arthropod. Thankfully, they typically dwell at depths of between 490 and 980 feet, so the likelihood of encountering one of these captivating yet intimidating creatures is still slim. Number 9. Polar bear.
Guys, this isn't just a bear. It's a polar bear.
When it comes to colossal meat-eating land animals, it's really a battle of the bears between the Kodiak bear of southwest Alaska and the Arctic polar bear. Both species can reach up to about 5.2 in shoulder height and weigh in at a maximum of somewhere between 2,200 and 2,400 pounds. That's substantially larger than any other bear species found around the world.
Aggie sees him as her mother and father together, really, and companion.
Polar bears are carnivorous, primarily eating seals and fish, whereas the omnivorous Kodiak bear typically eats fish and a variety of plant life. Dietary considerations, coupled with the polar bear's distinct white coat, ultra-extreme habitat, and impressive hunting skills, give it a slight edge over its Alaskan competitor.
The most powerful land predator is on the prowl.
Hybrids between the two bears are possible, though. Pretty cool, huh? Number 8. Giant Pacific octopus.
These octopus actually have the ability to learn by observation.
Giant squids might be all the rage these days, but what about octopuses? The giant Pacific octopus is considered to be the biggest octopus species around. The largest living specimen weighed in at 156 pounds, but according to the Guinness Book of World Records, the largest ever recorded weighed nearly double at 300 pounds, with a total arm span of 32 feet.
They're pretty amazing.
Does that mean she likes me?
Yes.
Okay.
It can be found all across the Pacific Ocean, spending time cruising at about 25 miles per hour. Its pastimes include catching smaller prey in a parachute-like web found between its arms, and paralyzing its prey with the help of toxins contained in its salivary glands. On special occasions, it's been known to eat small sharks or even wounded seagulls. That's right, it has a taste for land blood.
She is a formidable predator, but at the moment, hunting isn't on her mind.
Number 7. Saltwater crocodile.
This here, this big mound, is the actual nest. And from her behavior, I would say almost certainly there are eggs inside that.
Sure, Komodo dragons might be intimidating, but of all the reptiles currently walking the earth, the saltwater crocodile is hands down the biggest. They're commonly found across Australia and Southeast Asia, and they're massive. Male specimens have been recorded weighing in excess of 2,200 pounds and measuring over 20 feet in length. While these particular crocodiles were of extraordinary size, saltwater crocodiles are the only living croc species to regularly reach 16 feet in length.
They'll be on the coast, they'll be on islands, they'll be out at sea, they'll go in tidal rivers, swamps. If they can get into your bathtub, they'll get into it.
They are considered to be an apex predator, truly at the top of the food chain in their environment. It's a position they maintain by eating anything that dares set foot, claw, wing, or fin in their domain, humans included.
Okay.
Number 6. Southern elephant seal.
It's pretty obvious where the name comes from. And with that size, the skin, and that extraordinary nose.
Polar bears might be the largest terrestrial carnivores, but southern elephant seals, found at the opposite pole, Antarctica, are the largest carnivores in the world, period. They typically weigh 6 to 7 times more than a male polar bear. Mature males often weigh upwards of 7,000 pounds, but the largest recorded specimen came in at a whopping 11,000 pounds, measuring 22 feet.
And his sole object in life at the moment is to make quite sure that he and he alone mates with every single one of them. And to that, he must fight.
While male elephant seals use that weight to their benefit while battling other males for a mate, their size can also prove intimidating for females and deadly to pups. Males are typically 5 to 6 times larger than the females, and their enthusiasm to procreate will often crush and kill pups.
So the time has come to start a fight.
Number 5. Colossal squid.
Ah! Oh, it's just the baby. It's the already dead baby.
Also known as the Antarctic squid or giant cranch squid. The colossal squid is the largest invertebrate in the world. While the giant squid may technically be longer from tip to tip than the colossal squid as the result of longer tentacles, the colossal squid beats out its giant counterpart in terms of mass, as well as the girth of its body. Its eyes are the largest of any in the animal kingdom, with an estimated diameter of 12 to 16 inches. Only a few whole specimens of this elusive deep-sea creature have ever been found.
If they can haul this half-ton beast on board and bring it home, the San Aspiring's crew will make maritime history.
It is also rare among squids since it has rotating hooks to grab its prey. Number 4. Great white shark.
Is there any sea beast so feared by humans?
This oceanic hunter requires little introduction, given its prevalence in popular culture.
Why trust a shark, right?
In the case of great whites, the females are typically larger than the males. Confirmed female specimens have been seen to grow up to 4,300 pounds and 20 feet in length, but on average are closer to 15 to 16 feet in length.
The peak of evolution, the absolute fighting machine.
It is considered to be one of the largest lamniform sharks, with only the plankton-eating basking and whale sharks beating it out in terms of size when all species of shark are compared. It's not the bloodthirsty man-eater that Jaws would have you believe, but it is still responsible for more attacks on humans than any of its peers, and has even been known to attack boats. Number 3. Giraffe.
Around the age of 3 or 4, young male giraffes start to strut their stuff.
You might not think of them as colossal, but giraffes are friggin' tall. In fact, they're the tallest animals on land. Standing at roughly 16 to 20 feet tall, 6 to 8 feet of height can be attributed to their absurdly elongated necks, meaning that on average, the neck accounts for just under a half of their total height. A giraffe's neck is more than just for show though. It enables them to reach the leaves of trees in their natural habitat. For male giraffes, the long neck also proves useful during mating season to fight other males in a ritual called necking.
Keep in mind, giraffes are violent only when necessary.
Despite their slender build, giraffes are deceptively heavy, males weighing around 2,600 pounds on average.
This is play fighting, but it later progresses to full-scale dominance matches.
Number 2. African bush elephant.
The clan of the elephants believes the elephant is one of their brothers. That is what makes an elephant very special to us.
The average male giraffe likely towers over even the largest elephant, but elephants bring more than enough weight to the watering hole to make up for their shorter stature. The average male bush elephant is only between 10 to 13 feet tall, but also weighs between 10 to 13,000 pounds, making it the largest terrestrial animal.
It'll be a few minutes before Wendy goes to sleep.
But bulls have been known to outgrow that average by a wide margin. The largest recorded bull in history roughly doubled it, weighing an estimated 23 to 26,000 pounds at the time of its death in 1956. Although Africa is home to another species of elephant, the forest elephant, they're much smaller than the bush elephants, rarely exceeding 8 feet in height and typically weighing closer to 6,000 pounds.
Yeah, I need a large African elephant and I need it today. But I'm afraid this just isn't what I'm looking for.
What do you mean? It's an elephant, isn't it?
Well, it is and it isn't, if you understand what I mean.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
When he recaptures them, he can build up a clear picture of how this incredibly rare animal is faring in the wild.
Despite the fact that the head is so small, it can swell to take in very decent-sized prey.
Number 1. Blue whale.
This is incredible. I've heard word that we have on our helicopter a blue whale.
Even the largest bush elephant in history weighs less than 1/10 of an adult blue whale. The sperm whale, of Moby Dick fame, takes the title of the largest brain on Earth. But at 35 to 60 feet in length, it pales in comparison to the length of the blue whale, which typically measures between 69 and 90 feet in length.
I've dropped right into the middle of a group of socializing sperm whales.
Specimens have been found that exceed 100 feet, with one particular female measuring at 109 feet. That is longer than a regulation-sized basketball court. In terms of weight, the record is 191 short tons. Even when you take dinosaurs into account, the blue whale is the largest creature this planet has ever seen, and still swims among us today.
It's not just the future of the whale that today lies in our hands. It's the survival of the natural world in all parts of the living planet.
Do you agree with our list? Can you think of any other noteworthy colossal animals?
Inside there is a very, very small but perfect miniature crocodile.
For more Stranger Than Fiction Top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Is that your daddy? Are you happy? Oh, happy girl.